Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Hey, Callum, do you know why people say bless you when you sneeze?
I do not.
Well, it's because it must go back a long way. It's apparently your body separating from your soul. So saying bless you puts it back in. So if you were to sneeze right now, I would say bless you.
Sounds
and
like
your
that.
soul is safe.
Well, it sounds like that person needs an exorcism. I think that's more than just a casual, your soul slightly leaving from the body. I think that's the work of the devil, that one there.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy one. But we started talking about sneezes yesterday and sort of, I guess, the rules around saying bless you and whatnot.
Yeah, I guess anything with hygiene, whether it's coughing, sneezing, it does beg a lot of rules kind of thing attached to it. And, you know, I guess almost tradition with how you handle a sneeze.
Yeah, so if no one's around, usually most people will say bless me to themselves, right?
Yeah.
But if someone's around, most of the time people say bless you to you. What do you say, Callum?
I don't say bless you.
You
to people.
said it to me yesterday. You never tell people bless you.
No,
What is wrong with you? That's so rude.
So I'll do bless me. If I sneeze, I'll do bless me.
So
But
as long as your soul's safe.
I got to protect my soul.
Anyone else's, I don't care.
But it's just like I don't like saying bless you to other people because for the sole reason that if I'm having a sneezing fit, snot's going everywhere, and it's not a good look or something, if it's like a bad sick one. Live recording. But if I'm like that, I don't want people to put attention on me. I don't want people to say bless you and then I feel embarrassed. And I'm like, well, you know, I'd like the sneeze to go under the radar, even though it most definitely hasn't. Just don't put any attention on me because I'm sneezing.
Right, this garnered quite the conversation yesterday because Taylor for your workday was a part of it as well. And she said she goes as far as she's got a little office downstairs, like sort of in the lobby here at Fresh. And if she hears someone from the upstairs bit sneeze, she'll yell from downstairs, bless you! Which I think
it's crazy.
I think that's a little crazy. I'll go as far as if someone's in like the room next to me. I won't yell, but I'll raise my voice, just be like, "Oh, bless you."
Oh, I think if you're separated by a 2-story level, if you're on different levels, immediately it's unnecessary to yell out "bless you."
Mate, you don't say it anyway. I'm not holding my tongue anymore, waiting for you. But I mean, like, I guess that's the other thing as well. How long until you say bless you? Do you wait for that second sneeze? Because most of the time when people sneeze, they do the double sneeze, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a funny one as well when people have those sneezing fits. You know, when people go like, tush, 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 and they'll do... And they'll do
bless you, mate.
They'll do like 6 in a row or something. At some point, you've got to give up with the bless you. You've got to stop and just wait until they're done and say a worldly one, an all-rounded, hey, bless you for those consecutive sneezes, because you don't want to waste your breath, you know.
No,
on 10 sneezes in a row.
Look, we need to get to the bottom of all the rules around bless you, and we need you, Adelaide, to give us a buzz now. What are the bless you rules? You know, are you saying bless you if someone's in another room, or are you leaving it? Do you say bless you at all?
Yeah.
Do you say bless me? Do you bless yourself?
Yeah, do you do it consecutively if they're doing it all in a row? I mean, yeah, my sister came over the other day and she was separated by the long-ass hallway down my house, several rooms, and still she yelled out, bless you. Way too much of a distance. If it's longer than 25 metres, stop.
Yes, hey, we've got Jessica from Upper Sturt calling up right now. Jessica, what are the bless you rules? Can you give us some insight?
No, we don't say bless you. We say, do you need a tissue?
Do you need a tissue?
Right,
okay. Why don't you say bless you?
I say sometimes it's, do you need a tissue for your issue?
Is this something that you've been doing since a kid? Like it's a family thing that's just passed down?
No, hubby and I had the discussion recently, and we decided we didn't like the bless you.
Oh, you're boycotting the bless you.
Wow, okay.
Why didn't you like it?
Well, if you look back to where it originates, that's where we decided we didn't like it. So back to the plague, we were saying bless you because people were sick. So
Jessica, you don't believe that sneezing is the soul separating from your body, and that's why you won't say bless you?
Well, that's also what hubby said as well. So we just decided, do you want a tissue?
You're just like, I don't toy with black magic. I'm changing the phrase.
Good on you, Jessica. Thanks for getting involved. Hey, we have another person on the line. It's Mike in Strathalbyn. What are the rules around bless you, mate?
My missus always says that the bless you rules are 7 sneezes in a row is equivalent to an orgasm.
Oh, I've heard this. Yeah. Well, I mean...
So I'm a multiple sneezer, and I normally waffle off about 10 to 13.
Oh, my
so
God.
I'm a double banger.
You must be a very relaxed man.
A very happy man.
No need for the internet.
Well, I mean...
But, that's the bless you rules, and my kids count them. That's the worst thing about it.
Yeah, right. What do they do when you get to 7?
Yell out and, 7! He's made 7!
I'm going to have a new brother.
We're going to go to Diane in Taparoo. Diane, can you walk us through your bless you rule?
It's my rule at work. One of my bosses is notoriously loud. We can hear him across the office. It's like 50 metres apart, brick walls in between. I will hear him. He sounds like the sound grab you guys have used.
Wow.
And I will use the intercom to go, bless you.
Oh, cool. So, I mean, I guess, how separated are you to have to use an intercom?
About 40, 45 metres worth of walking.
Jeez, wow. Yeah, I guess that's the future of doing the bless you, that you use an intercom or you might ring them up on the phone, send them a voice message.
I mean, just the fact that you can hear him that far away. Are there walls separating as well, did you say?
Oh, yeah, there's several different offices, and if you're in the office with him having a meeting and he doesn't warn you, it scares the crap out of you.
Diane, can I ask, is he an older gentleman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it always happens.
I have a theory when, and it's happened to me as well. And I'm only 23, but the older I've gotten, the louder my sneezes
The louder
get.
you've gotten.
Yeah.
Soon people will be saying bless you through an intercom, Tom.
Yeah. I remember my grandpa's sneezes. They're bloody deafening.
It gets worse as the age goes on, 100%.
Hey, Laurel in Richmond, can you walk us through what happens with your bless yous?
Well, the first thing is my son gets really bad hay fever.
Yeah.
So he can sometimes sneeze, up to 16 times.
Wow.
If anyone says bless you more than twice, he gets really mad. So his face is getting redder and redder while he's sneezing, but also because he's, angry that people are continuing to say bless you.
Is it embarrassment or...
I don't know. I think it just annoys him because he doesn't know how long it's going to go on for. And, he's a bit of an introvert and you're paying him attention for that long and he's really uncomfortable with it. So he gets very, very cross.
I agree. I get the exact same. Like I said, I hate, the constant attention when people are saying bless you. It's like, just give one bless you at the end of the sneezing fit and be done with it.
Yeah.
Now,
well, for him, it's like give him 2 and then look away.
Hey, Laurel, you also said you are a frequent bless you sayer to strangers as well.
Absolutely, I love it, especially in the supermarket, or I live across the road from quite a busy business.
Yeah.
And if somebody sneezes over there that you hear, because it echoes between the places, I'll yell very loudly.
And what's the reception you get when a stranger gets called out for their sneezing?
Often quite shocked, and then they'll sort of get embarrassed and smile. But yeah, I just think it's hilarious. And my young daughter's picked up on it too, so now she's doing it.
Wow.
And she will actually yell if somebody sneezes loudly. She'll yell as loudly as they've sneezed to match the volume.
Jeez. Oh, good work, Laurel. Keep it up. Keep saying bless you to strangers. Hey, Cara in Glenelg. Cara, what's your bless you rules?
Well, my dad does this really awful extended chew out of it. So he goes, and then he goes, chew.
Wow.
I was like, oh,
a
my
long
God. So I tried to stop. I picked it up myself, and I tried to stop doing it. And one day I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. And I didn't let out the chew, and I snapped a rib.
You snapped a rib?
Jeez.
So that was a hospital situation where you rushed to the ER, or did you just sit on that one?
No, I rang up the doctor and, the usual thing. And he's like, oh, no, you've just snapped a rib. It'll heal by itself.
Jeez, sneezing is dangerous. Either you're going to pop your eyeball out or snap your rib.
Yeah. Oh, my God. So, Cara, I take it now you just let the long chew bit come out?
Yeah, I've just got to deal with it.
Yeah.
It's part of your life now.
So many people still getting involved on the text line. Someone said the German translation for Gesundheit means good health.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
And another mate says he has a mate who goes into a sneezing moment. We call him Kev-a-chew. His name's Kev.
Like, you'd hate to have a nickname based on your sneezing.
Nah, no good.
You're listening to Davo, Tom and Callum, the podcast.
Some people, love their birthdays, and I think, this might be a case that proves loving your birthday might be hereditary because I love my birthday, and clearly my Auntie Alison does as well. She's got her 60th coming up. And she's sent out these emails for it, which is bizarre. Evite, yeah.
Okay.
Which is bizarre, isn't it? I haven't, so I found out through my sister telling me, she said, it ended up in my junk folder. And I was like, what the hell is this? And then opened it up, and it's this invite for her 60th milestone party.
Okay.
And I'd have to say it's one of the more extravagant things I've seen, but there's a little qualm I have with it. There's something going on where I'm like, it's a little bit shifty. So pretty much she's organised 2 parties. So there's 2 throughout the week. There's one on Wednesday, and that's the high tea party, right?
Okay, so that's not like a big one. That's more like a...
I think this
is that her actual birthday then, the Wednesday?
It might be. I think this is the warm-up.
Jeez, great nephew.
I think this might be the warm-up for the weekend, though.
Yeah.
Either or. So on the Wednesday, it's pretty much just scones, savouries, and bubbles. And, I think it's a bit of a low-key thing. And then comes the Saturday, right?
Yeah.
A whole nother ball game. It's the high vis party. So
I'm sorry.
Immediately when you look at that, you're like, I wonder what it could be. You see the title, you're like, high vis, is it like glow in the dark rave or something?
I'm thinking like tradie, right?
Yeah. So pretty much, her slogan, she's got on the invite, she's got in big capital letters. She's like, no need to come to the royal show, come to mine. So she's already tried to... She's making a slogan out of it, trying to make it seem really interesting. And she proceeds to say, wine, bubbles, tea, buy your own drinks, be some champagne, stuff like that. Then she says, if you bring a cake, there's a chance to win a prize for the best cake.
What's the prize?
See, that's a scheme in itself, I reckon, because we have done that literally last week. We offered a mystery prize to the Fresh Fam, and we didn't even know what the prize was, and then we palmed off a drink bottle signed by us. I think she wants... Maybe she hasn't organised a cake, and she wants people to bring cakes, and then she just palms off, I don't know.
Share the workload.
Something from a kitchen. Have a pair of tongs signed by me, Auntie Alison. Mystery prize. And then she proceeds to say, join in on the fun events. So here's where it gets interesting. Because she's said, if you join in on the fun events, you'll be in sort of groups and teams. And it's like a games day.
Yeah.
So there's all different games you can play. And if you win... you get, the prize, whatever that may be.
Sure.
And that's the whole appeal of it. However, then if you look at the activities themselves, firewood stacking, wall painting,
egg race,
plank sanding, hills hoist erecting.
She's just getting people to do her renos?
She's getting people to do labour around her house. Split off into teams. Forget the old egg race or, tying your legs together and doing something fun that. You're doing a firewood stacking. You're painting a drywall.
Tile my bathroom.
Do it well and you might get a special prize. And then she also says at the last line, just to degrade you if you don't want to partake in her games and reno her house like it's the block, she says, or... you can just sit there and be the laughing clown observer.
So you get shamed if you don't want to do the labour.
You're like a dunce in the corner if you don't want to do renos.
Do you reckon she has like a dunce hat made or something for the laughing clown to wear?
Imagine she's got something prepared.
Well, I got to ask, are you planning on getting involved in the labour? Or?
I'm not going.
Davo, Tom and Callum podcast. Davo, Tom and Callum podcast.
I'll have what she's having.
Davo, Tom and Callum, the podcast.
Tom, we want to do a bit of an experiment and we want to, do a favour for all the parents around Adelaide that have kids. We stumbled across, we went into the convenience store the other day, Tom.
Yes.
And one of our favourites there, Syed, he gave us a recommendation because on the weekend he took his kids to a playground.
Yep.
And the way he was talking about it really made us a little bit jealous because playgrounds are one of those things that they just get better with time.
Yeah, absolutely right, yeah.
And I feel like no matter what age you are, you always look back at a playground and you're like, geez, it's a hell of a lot better than what I had when I was a kid. Not that when we were a kid we had it bad, because then you hear stories about our parents, having like rusty slides and, like busting their knees on like gravel and stuff. So we had it pretty good, but they are getting even better
Yes, so he did have a chat to Sid, and he was telling us, hey, this new playground down in Croydon just opened up. It's insane. He was telling us about it. There's this massive soccer ball you can climb into and everything.
Yeah, I'm looking at the picture here. This is at Polonia Reserve, and it's a huge 7 metre by 12 metre wide soccer ball. And this is like a classic example of how extravagant it's all getting. I mean, This is crazy. It's shaped like a soccer ball. It's got a huge slide. It's got fire poles. When did we have fire poles? Never.
Yeah, that's cool.
We never had fire poles, and it's got lights on it. Exterior illumination, so you can go at night time or in the evening.
So I guess what we want to do here, Callum, is a bit of a PSA for all the parents listening right now and get some of the ideas of the best playgrounds around Adelaide. Maybe you're a kid listening right now and you want to share your favourite playground. I'll tell you what my favourite playground was growing up.
Yeah.
The 10th Avenue playground down in St. Peter's, it's sort of this massive hill, and it's got the longest slippery dip. I think it was the longest slippery dip for ages. It might have been outdone now, but if you look up 10th Avenue Adelaide playground, you'll see it. And then it's by a river with all these stepping stones you can sort of jump across.
Jeez, that's scenic.
Yeah, flying fox and everything. That was my favourite playground.
What about the St Kilda playground?
Oh,
massive, huge.
Yeah.
That's like an excursion. That's where you go for a special occasion. Go all the way to St Kilda for that one.
Here are some of the best playgrounds in Adelaide, according to you, Fresh Fam. Somebody here's texted in, morning, I know you mentioned it, but the St Kilda Adventure Playground is hands down the best in Adelaide. It's hard to go past that one.
That's a great one. We went there for a work thing and hopped up on the jungle gym. And, we gave it a go. And you know what? I felt a little bit weak at the legs when I got to the top.
Yeah.
I was like, it goes pretty high. But we also got this text from Jan. She takes her grandkids to the McCallum Reserve at West Croydon. It's got a lot of cool stuff. It's got a twisty slide, climbing nets, basketball, even logs and stones for balancing, she says.
Ooh, okay. That's a bit of fun.
Oh, and a twin flying fox.
Oh,
twin.
So you can race?
Yeah. So not just a single flying fox. She says a twin flying fox.
There you go. And where was that again?
West Croydon.
West Croydon. Head down there straight away. Somebody's just texted in there. Monash Playground for sure. Monash Playground for sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, no. Roy Martin Park at Taparoo has a cool walking bridge and a massive slide worth a check out if you're down West Way.
Hey, there you go. That's all you need. I feel like a big slide is the draw card. Small slide, no go. Don't take your kids.
Well, I mean, speaking of big slides, somebody has just texted in again saying the Dunstan Adventure Playground has the biggest slippery dip.
Wow. Okay, you know what?
Big
I
calls.
know we're adults now, Tom, but these are
I'm
kind
intrigued.
of compelling, and I guess maybe we should go rate them. I mean, we'll take my little nephew. He can be the final decider on how good it is out of 10.
Well, what are you doing today? I haven't got much on.
Hit them up, go on some big slides.
Hey, more people still getting involved. Somebody's texted in, oh, this is cool. They said, my kids love the Don Mosley Park. It has a little minecart-like thing they can ride, and they love it.
That's great.
Yeah, that is cool.
Love the playground
I'm going to have to look up that and see what that looks like in a second. We've got a couple of texts coming in about the playground out the front of St. Clair Rec Centre and the massive jungle gym thing they have there.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, great suggestions, Adelaide. 0428 927 927. Keep them coming through. We want to find the best playground in Adelaide. And yes, Callum, I think we have to go rate them now and come back to the Fresh Fam with the hands down the best playground in Adelaide.
The best one. I mean, I think we were doing this for the parents originally, but I wouldn't mind checking out this biggest slide if it is indeed the biggest slide in Adelaide.
It was never for the parents.
You're listening to Davo, Tom and Callum, the podcast.
There's been a huge charity match in the soccer realm where a bunch of celebrities, comedians get together pretty much and they try and raise money for various different charities, cancer and various other ones. Very good.
Each player sort of picks what charity they want.
Yeah. But it's become very interesting because within this game, amongst all these comedians and stuff, there's this one comedian, Max Fosh, and he's made a pretty ballsy move during the charity match. That's very on brand for him, I would say, and very on brand for the comedians within this charity match.
It's a meme that has gone worldwide, even as far to as Israel, but this is what he did.
This is the story of how I managed to play an Uno reverse card at the Sidemen charity game.
The man played an Uno reverse card when he got yellow carded in the 77th minute of this charity match.
So he got yellow carded by, and keep in mind, all the it is still a little bit of a slap in the face because all of the referees and stuff, ex-Premier League referees, and they're pretty high caliber guys. So he's turned around and he's got the yellow card. He's turned around, given the green reverse Uno card.
Reverse.
To say, hey, I'm not going to take this one. I'm going to put this back on you, and it's gone a bit viral. But yes, they still lost. They still lost 8-5 in the match, but it did raise $4.7 million for 4 UK charities.
Wow, that's an amazing effort. Yeah, but I mean, going back to this is circulating everywhere right now. It's a picture of this guy Max Fosh holding the card with the back of the referee's head holding the yellow card, and it's just insane.
It's one of those gags, though, that I wonder, because, you know when you're, like, a kid and you bring, like, something stupid to, like, one of your parents' dinner parties, you think, this is going to be a great gag, like, I'm going to do something funny here. Maybe you have, like, a prank box or something you got.
I used to have a little, like, electronic whoopee cushion thing where I could place it and then had a remote control.
When you're a kid, though, and you bring the whoopee cushion around a bunch of adults, so you're like, this is going to be genius. Like, you've got such a vision in your head that I'm going to be, the biggest comedian in this place. I wonder if Max Fosh thought that when he brought the card out, or if it was a bit tamer. He thought, it'd be a funny little gag. But it's gone absolutely massive.
Yeah,
it's the equivalent of the whoopee cushion as a child. Is done it.
If you had the opportunity, Callum, to play a Uno reverse card at any moment in your life, what do you reckon you would play it on?
Jeez, I reckon I'd abuse it in the sense that I'd use it to make people forget.
Let's say we can only use it once.
Probably accidentally drinking all of a mate's beers, and then and then I thought I was drinking someone else, and then they said, no, those are my drinks. If I could reverse that moment and say, hey, I'm sorry about that. I didn't realise they were yours.
I like how similar we think, because I was thinking reverse a jug of beer, the price of them these days.
Sometimes me think, what is friend? Then me say, friend is someone to listen to Davo, Tom and Callum podcast. Cookie, nom 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 nom.
Sometimes in your life you might stumble across your soulmate. You might stumble across your twin flame.
Yes.
But very rare do you stumble across the chosen one.
The chosen one, which is the love child between two best friends for over a decade now. Me and Callum have found a Port Adelaide young player yet to make a senior debut. He's only 18, 19 years old. His name is Tom McCallum. Yeah, he is the best of both worlds.
And so we believe that this guy might just very well be the chosen one and the equilibrium between the both of us to save the world.
Exactly right. And we have our content director of Fresh 927, the boss, in the studio with us right now. Sophie, good morning.
Hi.
Now, we asked you if you could send an email to his management yesterday, and you've done that.
I've done that. We tried to make it seem very professional. I talked you guys up, said you were big AFL fans. You're really excited to hopefully talk to him. Mm-hmm. I got a call back.
You got a call back?
I got a call back.
Okay, you've kept me and Callum in the dark about this so we can get real-time reaction on air. How did the call go?
The call was...
Was the call with the chosen one?
The call was with the chosen one's, like, publicist / agent.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was saying that he would speak to him and then he would call me back within the hour.
Wait, so at this point, we're only 2 degrees of separation from the chosen one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tom McCallum.
Did you get a call back?
6 hours later, I got an email back.
Okay, that's official.
Tom McCallum works at his own time. I wouldn't expect anything less.
And the email said that Tom McCallum will come on the show on Thursday.
He's got to come.
The love child is coming.
Yeah! Tom McCallum on the show. Welcome, chosen one. Sophie, get a banner up immediately that says... Welcome to Fresh 92.7 Chosen One.
You three together is going to be so annoying.
Organise the fireworks.
Balloons.
Organise the circus clowns.
Pyrotechnics.
Yeah.
When are we getting him in?
He's coming in at 10:30 on Thursday.
Oh, okay. Great. Double celebration.
Tom McCallum, we cannot wait to get you on the show. We've got so much to ask.
Love this podcast? Support it and sponsor today. Simply head to AuscastNetwork.com for details.